Once again, we're at the Dex DJ store in London, and we're taking a look at the Pioneer RMX 1000 remix station. The RMX 1000 is basically an updated EFX 1000, which by this point is now a couple of years old, and we'll go through what's on the unit first and then onto the effects. At the top left here we have your input and output level controls, as everything will pass through the RMX at the end, and then you can use this with anything from turntables, controllers and laptops, or even your own voice, so you can add effects onto any audio input. It uses no software and just takes the raw input and just lets you mess with it. On the right is an auto button to automatically determine the BPM. If your quantize is on, then the pads below, which we'll get onto in a second, will be synced to the beat, and the nudge button lets you control it slightly. Now we don't have any music going through this, as we just want to show you the basics of what it can do, but hopefully you'll still be able to understand what this unit is capable of, and we'll have a more in-depth video in the future. The middle section here takes everything from either the X pads or your input into this EQ section. The knobs are oversized and easy to use, and there's an isolator effect that cuts out the mids, highs and lows. There's a cut add feature which lets you cut to the left and adds to the right, and then further on to the right is the transform roll. Left is transform, right is roll, and finally gate is on the left and driver on the right. At the bottom here we have our X pads, which let you bash out your samples. You have 5 X pads that have 5 different values, and above this is the samples. So in addition to its 4 built-in audio samples, which have kick, snare, clap and hi-hat, other audio samples can be edited into Pioneer's RMX box software, and then you can load them in using an SD card during play. And the SD card slot is hidden on the side out the way. On the right is the vinyl FX to create break, echo and spin. This allows you to kill everything if the effects start getting out of hand as well, which is a nice feature, especially when you've got echoes going off everywhere. And a use control switch for all your custom settings. Now you can see the obvious arrow from the middle section leading to the scene effects, which gives you 10 effects added on top of what you've already been doing with the middle section. The top is reverb up, spiral up, noise, echo and BPF echo. In the centre is another oversized control knob, which is your wet dry, and that allows you to tweak your effects. And to the bottom left and right is more parameters to change the effects as well. At the bottom is the reverse of the top, so you've got reverb down, spiral down, etc. Each of the buttons is extremely clicky with a nice solid feel, and by combining the scene effects you can then change how the samples sound as well as the whole track you're playing. So we'll just mess about with each effect with the built-in samples so you can hear what they do. Basically this unit loops around with you starting at the bottom with your X pads, into the middle to mess with the lows, mids and highs, and then to the right to add in more effects on top. The included Remix box software allows the user to control various settings on the RMX 1000 on the computer, so you can change parameters such as volume output and values for different sections of the device. The customized settings can then be transferred using the SD card for use with other RMX 1000s. At the back of the unit we have a separate power in, on or standby button, USB input for things like record box, and 2 inputs and 2 outputs. The unit is light, small and solidly built, and we'll have a more in-depth video in the coming weeks showing what it can do in the actual set. So this is a pretty fantastic unit that will let you mess around with your tunes like never before. Being able to create and add your own samples is a fantastic feature, and this unit has been made for DJs to really just show off and just play around with it, and you'll have a lot of fun. So come into the Deck store and have a play with yourself and see what it does. And don't forget to check out Hot DJ Gear, where you can find more videos, reviews, tutorials and DJ shirts on sale.